All right.
Welcome to another episode of the Oddfathers podcast.
Back in the saddle again. -1. Again because of scheduling conflicts.
It ain't easy.
I think it is.
But you were half the damn problem, dude. I mean, fuck.
Now you sound like my wife. I'm half the damn problem. I'm
No,
half
maybe.
the problem. You're
More
half
than-
the problem.
More than half of it. How about
The
that?
way you think is half the problem. Look, what's the other half? Your attitude. So the way I think in my attitude, that pretty much just means I'm just an asshole all the way
That's
around.
between you and her. I don't have anything to do with that.
Yeah.
You got your own problem.
All right, Dr. Not Phil.
Can you turn that shit off?
Dr. Not Phil. Yeah, it's good.
I will tell you that my wife got a fucking, excuse me, a fish hook in her finger last night. That was a lot of fun.
Were you fishing?
No.
So-
She was a bitch and started going all crazy. And
So you
ended
hooked her with a hook?
No, she hooked
A fish
herself.
hook?
Hooked herself right in her damn thumb. Had to go to the emergency room. I tried to yank it out and it hurt her, so she wouldn't let me yank it. But the dog chewed shit up. She wanted to put the stuff the dog chewed up in a container, and the container had old fish hooks fish lures that I like.
So were they like rusty?
No. They're just
They were
old, like
they were
antique.
sealed though. So they were kept
Yeah,
good.
and she decides she wants to use it, and then all of a sudden she was all hyper, and it jammed her up. I didn't do it.
In her hand or her finger?
Thumb.
Her thumb.
It was buried.
Really?
Yeah.
So what happened? You tried to get it out?
Yeah. I told her, I can pull it out.
With
So
what,
I
a pair
got
of
some-
pliers?
No, you get I got dental floss, but you usually use fishing line.
All right, explain this to me. Dental floss.
Well, if you
How
got a
does
hook
it
in your
work?
hand and
Right.
and you bend the bar back and you put the fishing line or something, you snatch. Oops,
Oh,
sorry,
like that?
Sorry. You snatch real hard and it'll
You're a
snatch
little
out.
rusty.
But
Really?
when I tried to do her, it was in there and she kept moving her hand and it's ow, 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 and then
So
yelling at
basically
me.
it was like you had a fish on.
No, not really. I was trying to get it out. So
Wow.
my daughter, thank God for the nurse, took her to the emergency room and she had an end, so it didn't have to sit there forever.
All right, so she got it right.
Yeah, they
in.
buried.
That's
They
good.
put it through. They went all the way through.
What do you mean? They pulled the hook all the way through?
Yeah, they like cut the barb and then, or they'll cut the end of it and then just push it all the way through, so it comes out and then they pull it out.
Holy crap! Did she
Yeah.
have to get like stitches or anything, or they just
No, they get Novocaine, I imagine, or something.
and a Band-Aid?
Yeah,
and some peroxide.
and a tetanus shot.
Yeah. Oh, she had to get a tetanus shot.
Yeah. And then they asked me, "Do you want the fishing lure back?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, I want the damn lure back."
Yeah, I mean, the
That's
heck
a
with
damn
the hook.
antique.
Right, it's the lure that's important.
Yeah, I mean, I had the lures in there. She said, "These shouldn't be in here anyway." I go, well, they've been there like 2 years. I mean,
Where should they be?
Where are they supposed to be?
Right.
Maybe the papers that the dog chewed up shouldn't have been where they were.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't say that because she was furious.
Exactly.
I mean, these were her dad's that, her dad died a few months back. So these were like
Yeah.
pictures and his Bible. The Bible's gone.
So your dog, your
Georgia.
older,
Yeah, she did it.
Labrador,
Yeah,
who
she-
is like an angel.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. She's been chewing stuff. I don't know if I looked it up. She's either bored or in pain, and she doesn't seem like she's in pain to me. But
Wow.
she's in her crate today. Believe me.
You created her?
Hell yeah, I can't handle that.
Really?
Yeah, she's been chewing, dude. Chews and shit. I don't know what's happened to her.
Just on random, on like furniture or random things? Like
No
what?
shoes.
Because
and
I know
any-
the dog. I
This
mean,
was
she's
a
not-
where she went into the dining room to find this in a Ziploc and pulled it down and started chewing all these papers. It was a weird spot.
Wow.
I don't
Huh.
even know how she would even go to it. I don't know.
And
She
normally,
did.
especially a lab at that age, they're
Usually
not.
mellow.
They're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not into
She's mellow
chewing
anyway,
stuff.
but she is. Hell, we went to the emergency room. I went and watched the baby. While they went to the emergency room, came back. She started chewing other shit.
Okay, so did you piss her off? Like, what did you do to her?
I don't know. We're trying to figure it out.
Were you sleepwalking again? Maybe.
No, I didn't sleepwalk. I haven't done anything.
Damn it!
I didn't do anything to
Thank
her.
God. Poor girl.
The sleepwalking, I was naked. Maybe that scared her.
I'm like, you traumatized her.
It traumatized my wife. She's like, "What are you doing?" Oh,
Wait
I
a
just
minute, wait a
came
minute.
downstairs and peed. and then I looked at her and then walked back upstairs. So I didn't pee anywhere weird.
Oh, you made it to the. You went into.
I
a
went to the
bathroom?
bathroom. Yeah, she said I went to the bathroom, peed, flushed the toilet, came out, looked at her, looked in the kitchen, and then went back upstairs. So
Wow.
I think that's called bourbon.
Yeah,
shots.
bourbon. Yeah, but here's the thing. I could see you have to walk down almost what somebody would consider 2 flights of steps.
Yeah, it's a exactly.
It's a straight shot down and then a right turn
and then a back down again. No, I know.
So you did that while you were.
I don't remember anything. I was
and
totally
you made
sleeping.
it into the bathroom while you were sleepwalking.
I came downstairs and went to the bathroom
and went back upstairs.
Yeah,
and
never said
your
a word.
wife watched the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't watch you pee, but she heard it. She was just happy I didn't pee in the closet or something, like Ambien.
Or on the
'Cause
couch
she thinks
right
I'm
next
doing
to her.
something, like Ambien or something. That
You
stuff
sure
will
you
mess
didn't
with
pee
you.
on the dog? Maybe
No.
that's what it is?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Dog doesn't care.
What do you mean the dog? What? All right, hold on.
Dog doesn't care if you pee on them.
And how would you know this?
Well, they don't care. They like water.
Yeah, but it's.
She ain't gonna go chew stuff.
I don't even want to.
It's not a human.
I don't even want to ask you if you've ever peed on a dog.
I haven't peed on a dog.
All right,
I'm
so
not
how
peeing on
do
That's
you know?
weird.
I mean, why would you? You think the dog would actually stay there and let you pee on it?
Well,
Any
I
dog.
don't think she's gonna get mad and go chew shit up
But
because I
she
peed
would
on
run
her.
away at least.
Well,
try
maybe.
to avoid the whole.
Well, then you're the one that said I peed on her. I didn't pee on her.
I'm just saying that's terrible. Even to think about that. To think that they wouldn't mind it.
They're all right.
Like in some kind of a kinky
Well, you're the
in
one
a
that's thinking
weird
that,
way.
so maybe that's in your household.
not in my house.
Well, it could be.
No, one thing we're very lucky about is that dog. That girl, from the minute we brought her home, never, not once had an accident in the house, not one time. And it's weird because she was a puppy. She was little, So I don't know how that happens unless she had some training and then got loose in the woods. I don't know. But anyway, you kind of.
I
want
think
to
you
talk
got
about
a bad memory. 'Cause I
rabbit
think yours
holes.
did crap at hole.
No,
Yours crapped.
hell no, not in my house. Nope, not once.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it's a fact.
I guess dumb dogs don't pee.
Yeah,
in
she's
shit in
probably
the
so
house.
stupid. That's a good thing then. I'd much rather have a dumb dog that doesn't shit and piss in the house than a smart one who.
Well, that's what we had yesterday too. The beagle shit in the house. So it was that and the torn up papers.
Are they known for stuff like that? Beagles?
No.
Aside from running, right? They're known for being runners.
Yeah, but I don't think
And
they're known
diggers?
for shitting. I don't know.
Do they
She
dig
doesn't
a
dig.
lot?
No,
No.
no digging.
I don't know. Whatever.
I don't either. But it was a
weird.
fun night, and it was almost like my fault because she got hooked. I didn't do it.
I still think there's something has to go. I mean, maybe you traumatized the dog by walking around naked down the flight of steps to pee.
No, she's done it. She's been doing it the last few times, getting a shoe or something and chewing it. And she had some clickers, like the TV clickers.
I don't know.
It's not good.
There's something set her off then.
No,
There's something setting her off.
She's in her
She's
fucking
not.
cage. What she's going to set her off. Ain't nothing setting her off now.
Yeah, but you don't want that to be like.
The hell with
all right,
that.
this kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Get in.
Yeah. It's a punishment.
It ain't a punishment. That's where she's staying from now on. I mean, I can't help it if she's going to.
No,
she started it.
Right. You know.
Maybe she's in pain. They
She
say she's
started
in
it.
pain if her teeth sometimes are in pain. So I've been brushing her teeth more because there's plaque on it.
Yeah, maybe.
But she doesn't seem like she's in pain.
and
Or
I
maybe
think,
they are.
I think it's really expensive to have their teeth done at the vet.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. I don't
right?
I don't
think
like
it's
knocking
hundreds. Yeah, they have to knock them out, right?
them out. Yeah, I don't. It's not the money. I just don't like knocking them out.
That's the money. All right, it's a combination of both for me because I'm cheap. I don't like to spend tons of money at the vet when you could maintain, and I know you take really good care of it. I slack on the teeth
Well,
brushing.
my dog's older. She's
Yeah.
7 or 8, 8 and 9, something like that.
It's weird for a dog that. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody's here.
What?
Hey, Carm. What's happening?
What's going on?
Hey, your hair looks great, and you have earbuds in. You listen.
Am I too dark?
No, not at all.
No, you're white.
You're white.
I'm super white because I'm in Cleveland for 2 weeks. I've lost all my skin color.
Carmen Ciricillo in the house. Let's give him a little. Hey, you like that? Nice.
He's here.
Guns. Carmen and Buster. How are you, bud?
Good, man. How you doing?
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
I haven't used the StreamYard before, so I'm trying to figure out the technicalities of it. But I'm trying to make you bigger, Anthony.
You said that last time, and you were able to figure it out. On the bottom, there should be little.
With your diet and the way you eat, to make you any bigger is.
Yeah, please make me bigger. I would like to be big.
How big do you want to get?
Not too big.
I mean, where?
Just weight.
Where?
Everywhere. What do you mean where?
Where do you want to get big?
My upper torso. I mean, this. We were just talking about Labradors getting pissed on, and now we're talking about my body.
He may be starting to get big now, looking at you.
Yeah, I mean, Buster, if you want to bust my balls, let's go. I'm ready, man.
Exactly.
I mean, you want to test,
No, I don't. I don't want to get. No,
that's fine.
You're the professional. I'm not the professional.
I'm like, I know he's got a guest on.
I'm going to stay out. I'm going to stay out of it.
Let me know, because this happens to be quite a bit. I don't know if it's me or the world. Why does people want to fuck with me? I have no idea.
Believe me, I know the feeling.
I'm gonna turn you up.
What do you mean?
No, I have your volume. I might have had you a little too low.
You use a lot of phrases that I'm not sure about. You want to get big? I want to turn you up.
Well,
what's in Fort Myers, by the way? Is there like a little community that you go to with Buster, and you wear your G-strings and
the Moose Lodge?
You get turned up.
The Moose Lodge.
I am at a disadvantage here with wearing these things. I can't hear myself. But how's it working on your end?
Oh, it's working great.
Yeah, sounding good.
Am I talking too loud?
What do you mean you can't hear yourself? It's AirPods.
They don't come back. This stuff does not come back. The technology is so weak. Apple hasn't done dick in fucking 20 years. They need to change what they're doing. If they had some great technology, me and you would sit in a holographic studio where I could feel how big you actually are.
You know what? I might be able to fix that on my end. Want me to try?
No.
So you could hear yourself?
Please. The listeners are already out.
Yeah. The three listeners.
Listen.
I hope you got something to talk about, Carmen. We need help here.
Well, anything you guys want. I mean, look, I'm up in Ohio. I'm traveling. I'm doing stand-up. I went to the gym.
Somebody is.
I'm running into relatives with amazing stories that I've never heard before, that may be not suitable for the public ear.
Are you from Cleveland? Are you from Cleveland?
Yeah, I'm from up here. I started up here back in the day, in 63 through 79-ish, something like that.
You were born in 63, weren't you?
I mean, I was born in Berlin, Germany. It's a whole different game.
Really?
But yeah, Cleveland's it's a great town. It really is. There's
come on. Are you messing with me? You were born in Berlin?
Yeah.
Really?
Look, man.
Your dad was in the service?
I'm exotic in so many ways.
You're exotic. You're a maniac.
I mean, my dad was in the service.
You're a fucking diva, I can tell you that. No, can we make it, 45 minutes before, start time. I love it. Great.
Every 10 minutes, I get faced with a new challenge, and I was able to kind of only push you back a half hour. That's not bad. Remember, I wanted to do this on Monday, and you're like, oh, I'm busy, and I don't know. I'm tired from doing my little job of selling properties. Like I'm a guy. I got to sell Boardwalk.
Yeah, I got to sell Boardwalk. Yeah, I got to put a house on Park Place.
Welcome to our life down here. He's always busy. I've been trying to plan it too.
Right. Oh, it's me. It's me.
Oh, so I heard a different story, Buster. I heard that the other Oddfathers were dickheads.
Yeah.
They weren't showing up for this kind of thing. I'm like, it can't be right.
No,
it's not. No. What time do you have to leave and why? Bus?
Supposed to start at 2. You started at 2:30.
See, started late.
Oh, he's leaving too?
Oh yeah, he's got to go. He's got to go. He's got a dog in a crate.
So yeah, I mean, typically, if there's no topic on a podcast, we just fly by the seat of our pants.
And that's what we do. That's what we do every day. Well, every time.
What else is going on? It doesn't really matter. People don't care. People want to know how you're handling what's going on.
We're not handling it good.
Are you being kind?
Oh yeah, always.
Okay, that's wrong.
Are you asking me, or are you asking us?
Can I tell you that's wrong?
I'm not kind.
See, being kind is where you're going to get in trouble.
Right. No shit.
Everything's falling apart in your life. Why?
Because I'm too
Someone
kind.
told you to stop being kind, and you're not ready to say no more, Mr. Nice Guy. You got to say it. Eventually, you have to get off of the nice guy trail. You already got your wife. What else are you looking for? Now
I think that's the problem.
Stop.
That's the issue.
Remember before your wife when you were hunting?
I love to hunt.
Yeah, and
Deer.
then you were kind of a dick, and that's when I met you. And you're
No,
Dicky and I
Did
love
you?
Dicky Auntie.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. That's
Wait,
right.
Anthony, what's your name again now? Because you changed it again to suit your new life. You think you can wipe away all this shit by calling
Yeah. Oh God, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad.
Are you still Monte or not?
Yeah, I'm always be Monty. Hear that? Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's that? What are you drinking? Vitamin water? What is that?
This is Body Armor Light. We don't have a sponsor yet for the show.
No, we sure don't.
We'll
We've
take 'em.
tried.
We'll take body armor.
We've
I
tried.
mean, good stuff. Here, let me do it. Body Armor Light, low carbs, low calories, great stuff. Nice container.
There you go. Feels good in your hands.
Yeah, I mean, I think the hustle is strong. The podcast, like I have a podcast, right? You know this, and it's a difficult thing to get these podcasts off the ground because people want to hear more than just what you think a podcast should be, right? When you're listening to a podcast and it's interesting, it's because people are being different,
Right.
strange or weird or funny. It could be intense. It just has to be different. Everyone's tired of the same stuff. So really, you have to, what's different about Buster and about Anthony? We don't know.
Tell me, please.
I don't know. That's the problem.
Oh, you don't know what's different?
No,
I mean, yeah, just look.
hiding it.
Yeah, we're hiding it. Okay, you know what? You know what? You're hitting on it. You're hitting on a touchy subject right now for me.
Okay, good.
I had to sit. No, I'm gonna come out and say it. And this really, it kind of bothered me, and I was going to talk to you about it anyway. My wife, the other night, and you and I had talked about in the last time how Kelly your wife, she goes with you, she laughs,
Yeah.
and I was saying the same thing. I must have jinxed myself because the other night at the fire pit, my wife went on to tell me what a hack I was.
Wow.
That my material's hackish now. Why the fuck are you clapping for that? Don't you laugh. Look at him. Look at him. He's dying. He's dying to say something.
I mean, are you kidding me?
That's bald.
Finally.
And she said, "You got to just be you. You're funny as shit." She said, "The things you say." She goes, "But your stuff is so scripted and it's hackish." I mean, if she said the word hack once, she said it 50 times. And that's not for.
Hang on to that thought. I just want to ask you something. Did you teach her the word hack?
I hope I didn't.
Well, I mean, she's married to
A comedian. Listen, I've been called a lot of things. I don't know if I was ever called a hack. Maybe I was, but
I'm not sure you were called a comedian. I mean, that could be the problem. I've been trying to give him.
Nice, Buster. You're right.
I know. I got to
See?
throw it in there.
Right
You
now,
know.
he's not a comic.
Oh, I see
He's
how
gotta
it
hear
is.
this shit. He's got to
Yeah.
hear it.
I've been trying to get him to have me laugh for about a year or two
See,
now.
he always it's the same shit every time. You're supposed to be a comedian. I mean,
I ain't fucking laughing.
it's hard to carry the whole show every time.
But do you think your wife is right?
All right, I do. All right, listen. Fuck off. Fuck off. That fucking laugh. Fuck
I
off.
didn't say anything.
I see what she's saying because
Think
it's.
more than once is hack.
I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Just can't do it.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, she has a point to some extent.
That's
Yes.
so gay. That is so gay.
No, it's not gay. It's just that you know what it is. It's me not being on top of it and writing new stuff and still relying on the stuff I was using years ago. But because I don't do it often, I rely on that stuff that I know works, or at least I thought it used to work, and for the most part, a lot of it does. That I just use it just to build up a little, shake the rust off and build up a little confidence. You know what I mean? Just to get it back out there. And then I try new stuff. I mean, that's what I've been doing. But
you're actually doing that every time.
It's only been like 3 times recently. It hasn't been a lot. It hasn't been a lot.
Because, yes, I understand what you're saying. But if you keep doing that over and over and over, hold on, give me a second. Give me an hour. I have to type into someone else because another famous comedian just called me.
I was going to say, if it's more important, please, because it's got to be more important.
Well, at least I appreciate how you said another famous comedian.
Everything. Well, I'm talking about me. Anyway,
yeah, exactly.
Everything's more important than this. But here's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you need to lay your balls out on the table and let the audience who's holding the hammer decide if they're going to crush them.
Right.
And that's it.
I understand.
Right. Anthony, she's right. Thank God you married her. Hey. My God.
Oh God, that's not what I wanted to hear. But I know it's true.
Yeah, because it's so hard to do new material that guys will rely on their old stuff over and over and over. And you're doing your old behavior also. Remember when I said it's good to talk about topics, but how do you feel about the topic? Do you still feel about the topic that you're talking about now the same way you felt about it 20 years ago?
Right. No.
Okay, so who's Anthony Montanella? Nobody fucking
Montanella.
Who is he?
I don't know.
Anthony Montanella circa 88.
It's 88. There was
I
no
wasn't
88. Doing
88.
stand-up in 88. I should have been.
I know, because 88, you were carrying that 88 attitude into whatever, 98, 2008.
Dude, what's that
You haven't
squeak?
explored. You've been staying the same way. What has changed about you?
He hadn't been on stage. That's what's changed.
You're watching too much Dr. Drew or whatever it is. I mean, really, what podcast are you listening to? Because this is, I don't,
he could use an
I don't know if I'm
intervention.
ready to open up like this.
There's an intervention. It could help.
Yeah, I think this could help.
Yeah.
I feel like Buster's the evil you.
Yeah, I just kind of throw things out there occasionally.
It's good that you have, like, you surround yourself with people that. Here's the weird thing. You're like a guy who wants everyone to tell him what's wrong with him. You got Buster to tell you, your wife to tell you, me, and then you like going, I tried.
No. Oh, fuck off.
Yeah,
What are you saying? Are you out of your mind?
Doesn't fix
What
it.
are you saying? That's
Want us to
bullshit.
hold you, and you want us to put you on the couch and give you hot chocolate and put a blanket on your knees.
And what's wrong with that? I mean, that sounds great.
Okay, cool. Well, if that's what you wanted, you should have let me know.
Yes, that sounds freaking like a perfect afternoon.
This is why you're not getting big.
Oh my God! In any way. All right. I'm really glad this turned into a Psych 101 class for Monte today.
This is called Oddfathers, right? So, are you appealing?
Yes. No. Of course. That's what it's all about.
Are you appealing to fathers in
No,
general?
but she made me think about it. No, am I appealing to fathers? Yeah, I am.
Okay. Fathers.
There's at least 6
father.
of them listening.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much anybody that listens, whether they're from Australia or Canada or England or Great Britain or
Quit
Illinois.
Charitable.
Believe me.
Followers.
No. Yeah.
Every now and then, we had somebody in the Philippines.
Worthwhile. It's not worthwhile. This is garbage. It is total garbage. We are comics, by the way, are the first thing that everyone can chop off their list when the world goes to shit. And so are podcasts. So I need milk.
No doubt.
And food, but I don't need this. So
Right, but
let's not put ourselves on a high horse, right? First of all, if this thing ever took off and you were big in Sweden, it's because you opened up.
I don't even know what to say.
After that discussion,
What happened after that discussion?
sex, was there like 2 days of not speaking to each other?
No, there was some.
Did you do the worst thing possible?
What? What's the worst thing possible?
Worst thing possible is to tell her that she was completely wrong.
No, I didn't do that. Nope, I absolutely didn't do that. And listen, she wasn't. It wasn't all negative, even though that's probably most of what I heard.
Oh, is there a disclaimer at the bottom, like you're selling a fucking Kia? What happened?
No, when she said it, it kind of I was like, all right, I got you. And I know. Listen, I don't give a shit what anybody says. I know I am funny off the cuff. I know I have good improvisational skills, and I should do it more, but I don't.
Yourself lazy.
Now we're talking.
Now I'm lazy.
Now
how am I lazy?
You hit the nail on the head. There we go.
Wow.
Well, you're not doing it.
Yeah, so you're not sitting and writing jokes.
I am. I have stuff. I haven't got. I'm not going out and working on it.
Is it in your head?
Yeah, it's in my head.
Okay, give it to me.
I'm not giving it to you. What is this? What is this? Last Comic Standing?
There-
I have to open up my phone.
No, I
There's
thought
a
you
bunch
said
of
it's
them.
in your head.
No, it's not one joke, Carmen.
It's okay. It's a premise.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Thank God you're here. I can't wait to hear this. I cannot wait for this.
He's looking at his iPhone like an old man at a bus stop. Just tell me what the premise is.
There's one about prostate cancer.
That's a thing
My
in the
dog.
ass.
That is not a premise of a joke.
No, I understand. I'm just telling you. And I wrote a song about Black Annie.
Taking work off your shoulders and putting it on mine.
Yeah, I was going to say he's going to piggyback off you. I mean,
Hold on. I'm in the wrong app.
Let's just think of a joke now instead of something else that's happened to you in the last week that you could probably make a story.
When I was talking to my friend who unfortunately has been diagnosed with slight
God,
prostate.
No, please
Listen
do
to
not
me.
Throw that in there.
Listen.
Fortunately, this joke's coming to an end.
No.
I told you he's not
Stop.
funny. There's nothing funny about it.
What
You need to change that.
It would have been funny if you said, my friend, you said when he was a kid, right?
I know him since he was a kid. Yes.
You could say, I know him when his prostate was good. That's funny.
Maybe you checked it. Go there or something. Go that way,
Well, again, sticking fingers in asses, prostate cancer.
Yeah, all funny.
All this it's hack.
It's hack. No, there's no doubt.
It's hack.
Oh, I love you. I love it.
Yeah, I think what we have here is a generational gap of comedy.
A generation.
I can't stand looking at you looking at your phone.
I'm sorry. But I was looking. I have a bunch of stuff written down. I don't know why I can't find it.
You understand that?
But I do have it.
You've had, by your age, which is, up there, you should have.
Thanks.
You should have graduated to the next level of humor where we talk about these things, but in a way that we assume the audience isn't stupid. To explain to them each part of the joke, like my friend, unfortunately, with prostate cancer.
And that wasn't part of the joke. I was telling you that, you guys. I was saying that to you. And tell you.
I knew this guy. I got a buddy. I knew this guy before his, I knew this kid's a friend of mine from a long time ago. In fact, I knew him when his prostate was good. Boom. Now try that on stage.
Right.
See what happens. Just go from there. You have cut all the words out of it. You squeezed it down beautifully. And now they got to think. What is he talking about? Oh, yeah, probably when. Okay, yeah, and then they laugh. And if it works, you keep it in the act.
There's got to be somewhere to go after that.
You want me to do everything?
No.
Yeah, can you write it for him?
Oh my
I'm
God.
just saying.
I mean, for me, and that type of joke. And that's,
Set up and punch. I get it.
what do you really see? What are you really saying about this? What is your real point in this story? What are you trying to say? That your prostate's great? Are you bragging about your internal organs?
I'm doing a humble brag. Yeah.
That would be funny to say, because people say, oh, I'm not on medication when I'm 60 or I'm in shape, but no one brags about their internal organs. That's interesting.
I'm better inside than I am outside.
But again, what's the point of this story with your buddy with prostate cancer?
No idea. I just know that I made him laugh by something that came to my mind real quick.
So you made someone with cancer laugh.
Yes. So, hey, isn't that what it's all about?
You're doing God's work.
I'm doing God's work.
That's
see?
your giving back.
Maybe that's what my calling
That's
is.
pretty funny. I think that's funny that you think charity is going up to people who are terminally ill.
He's not terminally ill.
I know, but it's funnier in the joke. You're charitable. You're a giver.
No, not really.
When
That's what I got.
When my wife told me I was a hack, this is what a giver you are. I fucking slapped her in the face. That's what kind of giver.
I can't say that. I would never do that or say that.
Not physically.
I mean, I would think about it, but I would never really go through with it.
But your wife, that's interesting now. See, there's some comedy there.
Oh, this comedy every day.
Your wife is now, because think about this, right? What did it take for, and how long did it take for her to gear up to actually give you this news?
I have to be honest, she has kind of been knocking on that door a little bit for since I started getting back out there, and I've done some shows.
Mm-hmm.
So
Shitsy saw his act.
the same act. Oh, she's seen my act, you goofball.
That and a bottle of wine, bottle of wine and a half, and bam, you're a hack.
Yeah, bottle of wine and a half.
Was there some alcohol involved?
Oh, always.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But that's it's like beer balls, But she speaks, I guess, the truth.
Well, here's when an alcoholic says, "I guess I have a problem." He hasn't really not really being honest with himself.
Oh,
See, I
God.
think he would rather see you die a miserable death on stage trying brand new material than kill with old jokes.
Yep, me too. Yep. I hear it. I feel it. I just haven't gotten there yet. That's all.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, I've done it. I've done it. Listen, I've done it plenty of times in the past. I just haven't done it lately.
Tried here, and
Dude.
I thought,
Yeah.
but he came back around with a butt. But
Yeah.
I thought we were over the mountain. Then he goes, "Hang on," and started walking backward.
No, pulled you right
Listen,
back.
We're over it. Believe me. And it's going to be painful, and I know it.
When's your next show?
I don't have one scheduled.
And why is that?
Because I haven't really worked hard at it. That's why I've been busy.
I think that's what you need. What you need is Buster. I think
Buster, listen,
Dude.
Buster's asleep at 8:00 at night.
I don't have. If you did a show, I'd go.
No, yeah, I mean that's
No,
true.
not just hosting bullshit either.
Right. Yeah, he said nobody will show up to see me host or do 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's just fine. I don't care. I don't expect that.
Buster's not required to be awake past 8.
Thank you. I'm old.
If you want to do comedy, this is your fucking nightmare.
Right. I understand. It is my
Don't
nightmare.
drag Buster in.
Yeah.
This
Leave me out.
podcast today is my nightmare.
I'm not a comedian.
Anthony, don't be the guy who's carry a couch and who acts like he's actually lifting it, but is just placing his hands on the couch. Everyone else does the work.
I mean, he just moved the cursor, and it looked like he was going to cut you off. And I'm like, what the hell is he doing there?
I've got my finger right on the damn
ready.
right there.
Oh,
right
sorry.
there. Oh, we lost Carmen.
Bad.
Oh,
Bad.
I'm gonna be
Cleveland.
no.
Snow.
And believe me, I know he's doing me a favor. I understand.
Snow in Cleveland.
Thank you.
I'm going to be honest.
No. Everybody. I just love the fucking honesty from everyone.
I'm going to be honest.
Everybody.
About me.
No, I do. I like it. I need it. Nobody likes it when I'm honest.
Did you hear me?
No, I did not.
Because you're talking.
Exactly right.
I said I was going to be honest
Fuckhead.
about me.
Yeah.
That I can't say that you're the only ones. I've done this. I've helped lift something and not participated. Just look like I'm lifting. That's why I know the trick.
Yeah.
Right? So it's not like this hasn't happened to everybody. What happens is, are you going to impose some discipline upon yourself to make this so-called dream come true, whatever it is, this goal? Maybe this
Why
is
did
not,
I have?
Hey,
Why did I ever call you? Why did I ever call you again?
You know what's better
Why?
is if you admit that you don't want to do stand-up.
Bullshit. That's not the truth.
Now we hit it.
No, that's not the truth. That really isn't. That's not the truth at all.
How many shows do you have coming up, Carmen? How about that?
That's why he's up there, because he's working.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I've probably done, since I've been here in 10 days, I've probably done 11 shows.
In Cleveland? Really?
No, I went to Virginia, Baltimore, Pittsburgh.
Oh, no shit.
Cleveland. The night I
Yeah,
got
his wife goes with him.
Well, what difference does that make?
No, it's nice, and he's good.
But he's booked in these places.
I know, but he doesn't have to work another job and be home.
Oh, really?
That's because he's done it.
So, Anthony, here's what I used to do when I was starting out too, right? Because, Eddie Murphy.
I'm not just starting out.
Eddie Murphy's on SNL, and Sam Kinison already has a special, and whatever. It don't matter. Because no one is looking at me and going, we got to help him. This poor guy, he's got so much on his back, and he's a realtor, and he lives in Fort Myers, and he's got a podcast with guys.
Buster.
Buster.
He's
and Troy, who didn't show up.
Stay in shape.
And Carmen, who shows up.
So
yeah, go ahead.
I know people, and I think this is why I hustle, because I watch people that I go, how are these people doing this? They're hustling. Like I'm working with a guy here in Cleveland. We have 2 shows booked. We sold out almost 500 tickets in 2 nights at his event center. Talked to him yesterday. He wants to do a show every month. He's also got a full-time job at an insurance company while he's running a catering company. And he sits on the board of all these different charities. He was in Houston last week. He's going whatever next week. He's just constantly on the go. Now, this guy, he works way harder than I do. But
is he married? Have a family?
He's younger than us. I don't really know the details of his personal life, but I can tell you that he just went through a major health scare.
Mm-hmm.
And still, even with all that, he's still on track to just everyday slay. So if you're sitting on a couch, if you're enjoying too many screens of any kind, if you're relaxing too much, if your weekends are just weekends, hey, it's my weekend, I can't do nothing on my weekend, you're fucked in any business. I mean, the value of work is only because the value of leisure is because of how much we deserve to relax. If we relax too much, leisure becomes so bad for me, at least. I become almost angry, depressed with too much leisure. I want to earn.
Right. It's not earned. Right.
You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter what people's situations are. Nobody knows how people get to where they're at. They say that all the time. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, I'll say that you're depressing the shit out of me because I'm fucking, that's leisure all the time, and now I feel like a big loser.
Well, it depends what you want. You know what I mean?
Depends on what you want. Right.
I'm married good.
I married good. He says I married good.
Money, it doesn't matter to me. Like, I don't care how much I have. That's not one of my goals. Used to be, 20 years ago, to take care of the kids and everything. My goals are, am I maximizing and being the most efficient that I can in my life? So if I'm deciding I'm going to do comedy, am I really doing it? Am I writing? Am I working on the jokes? Am I going out there when I don't want to go out there? And when I'm relaxing, don't bother me. I'm not looking at work. I don't want to hear about work. I want to maximize, and this is not my idea. I've read so many friggin' motivational books to get to this point because I am naturally a piece of shit. I'm naturally a guy that wants to lay on the floor. I'm naturally someone who is okay with doing nothing. But I know in the big picture, is that what I want to do?
No, I don't think anybody really wants to just. You have to have something. I mean,
no, everybody does want to do nothing. 98%.
No, I agree with you, but I
does not want shit. That's why the world collapsed. They were happy doing nothing.
Right. Well,
there's an excuse during COVID. The people.
I think there are people that are younger, a lot younger than us, have that mindset. I don't think people our age, no matter what.
I mean, we're sitting here doing a podcast for 2 hours doing nothing. So.
Yeah, but this is not doing nothing. See, to me, this is doing something.
Well, it's like a fucking intervention for you. I mean,
it's like a whole counseling session that I didn't have to pay for. I mean, I'm paying for it, but just in sorrow.
So I would never do a podcast if I had to work and my kids are hurting, and that's what
right.
I was.
Well, no, thank God that's not the case.
You got to remember that, Anthony. We put that on ourselves. You didn't have to have children.
No, that's true.
Too late now.
Too late now. You see this shirt? This is the shirt my older daughter got me for Christmas.
He can't see that.
Dad trying not to raise a liberal.
Yeah, I failed.
Yeah. Well, we all have
Kind of.
that.
But she's getting older now, so it's changing. But I understand what you're saying. No, thank God that's not the case. Those things are good, and that comes from working hard and putting yourself out there. But I have to have the more drive to get out after that.
If you become
to do it on a Tuesday night, huh?
Have you become disillusioned?
Disillusioned with what? Where are we going?
Hang on, let me see this angle. Is this better? Have you become?
Yeah, that's much better. Now we can see more of this, the left side of your face.
There we go. No, I think having kids is easy, right? Banging. You produce children. After sex, they come out. It's interesting and fun and new. And then it's maintenance. So are you good at maintenance? Did you get caught up in the maintenance? Did you get to the point where you used the maintenance as an excuse to stop your life? Whoa, that's big. I swear to God.
I don't understand. You know what I mean? It's almost, yeah. Listen, you know what? Throughout the years, there was a bunch of that for me. Anyway, I'm talking about for me. There was a lot of that.
Yeah.
And I think what got me out of it was I took a job that just literally sucked the life out of me.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. That's why I was doing good. And then I was automatically, like one day, like the next day, I just stopped doing it for 3 years. I was up at 4:30 in the morning. I worked I worked till 5, 6, 7 o'clock at night. I couldn't even think about going to an open house because I couldn't keep my eyes open. Coaching softball for my kids and doing this and doing that. It was, I'm telling you, 3 years straight I did that.
You're
really no drinking, no drugs, no nothing.
Don't you know that?
Huh?
You think it's only you?
No, no, I don't think it's only me. Well, aren't we talking about me?
No.
Kind of. No, we're not. Now, we changed the subject.
Yeah,
it's over. Thank God.
Because when you yell at a rock,
shut the fuck up. Just stop. Come on now. Yell at a rock.
And nothing happens to the rock. Something happens to you. Like I'm starting.
Yeah. Doesn't that sound familiar?
Yeah.
When you yell at a rock all the time and nothing happens.
So where do you think we are today with
what?
men in general? You think men are happy in their roles that they've chosen?
I think guys our age, I think we're the last of the Mohicans. I really do. I don't see, and maybe like our children, boy, it depends. I don't see a whole nother generation of men coming up the way we did. I just don't see it. So I don't know.
You're saying men are too irresponsible.
Nah, well, yeah, I think they got kind of, some of them got kind of lazy.
There's some issues to
me. I mean, and just, I don't know.
You think it's not the women's fault?
Hell no, it's their fault. It ain't our damn fault.
It's
women, right?
No, I think it's just culture. I think it's just
culture is just
girls and boys are different now.
What's the real thing? How do you blame culture? What does that mean?
The culture of everybody gets a trophy. The culture of
who started?
Women. I guess women.
Yeah, because it's sad to watch your kid,
lose.
It's sad. A woman who sees a kid upset because he didn't get a trophy, that's how that all began. And then if you convince the guy that you're not going to sleep with him, cook for him, ignore him, and he's a good dad, he's going to stay with that woman no matter what she does to him because he doesn't want his kid to grow up without a father. So he becomes quiet. And that he accepts a lot of things that he should not accept. He doesn't want to raise his voice because he was told that's close to domestic abuse. That's close to, some type of violence. So we hit on this last time. I agree. No, I agree. You remember you said you don't want to be the guy to like ruin Christmas. Like what do you so you have to just, or dinner in general, right? They've mocked it. And it's not that it's not justified in some reasons. Let me just put that out there. Of course, there are guys like that. My dad was no good at being a dad. He sucked at being a dad. And my mother was scarred by this guy. So even though I had that in my family, I knew that wasn't the norm. But I knew that a guy who is a pretty decent human who every so often lost his temper was normal. I mean, we have genetics that are different. We just get a little aggressive and a little territorial and a little protective. And when things don't go our way and we can't express, because if you don't express today perfectly with words, then you're seen as a caveman and you're put in a corner. But that's not
right. Neanderthal.
proper. It's because that's where culture comes in, where the culture goes, oh, you have to say it this way, not that way. Well, he said the same thing that you said. You just didn't like the way he said it. So now he's ostracized and then he's labeled. And then that is enough where people go, he's not credible anymore. So when a dad's uncredible in the family, he should just leave the family.
No, but that's spread to the whole of society. We talk about the cancel. That's what cancel culture is. Even from the smallest part of canceling somebody in your family to canceling somebody in general. Canceling a whole movement or a whole group of people.
Why should there be a war between your own family? Number one. See, I think within my family, me and Kelly have always discussed these things. Always. We've talked about roles in the family and not letting outside influence affect the family. No matter what else is happening in the world that we don't believe in, it doesn't matter. Go ahead, do your own thing. It's going to affect my kids at school, and socially, it's going to affect me and her if we step away from our roles as mom and dad or lovers or whatever we do. She doesn't have an outside job. I don't have an outside job, so it's easier. But if you're married to someone who's going to a corporation every day, and that corporation's influencing that person, and they don't come back and deprogram every night from the corporation or from the school system, then you're going to start gravitating toward whatever that institution believes, not the individual.
Coming home from work like that, yeah, she does have to deprogram. I get it.
The principal at her school is not hot.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. Is she looking at the principal? And I know there's some hot realtors.
Yeah, well, it's hot people everywhere.
Talking to a hot realtor for too long?
No. Hell no.
And she keeps in that realtor, that
strictly
realtor,
business.
wearing high heels, keeps saying to you, location.
Okay.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, I know, but it doesn't matter that because you just want to keep that conversation going.
No.
Let's be honest. This is what happens to people, right?
See,
if
you're a maniac.
Realtor says to you, "You're not a hack, Anthony,"
then I'd have to, and she was sober at the same time.
Visit my open house.
Yeah, exactly. Visit my. I want you to come to my open house.
Right. Now, you think that scenario? I know it doesn't apply to you.
No, it doesn't. Believe me.
Happened to other male realtors.
Yeah, you got to be very careful. I mean, that's a slippery slope you're going down.
I know you're in the business and you don't want to slander.
No, I love it. I enjoy helping people. I like it.
Name what real estate company could you say is just like the Villages?
What real estate company can I say? Wait a minute. Oh, what did I want to do? How about that? All right, let me think about this. Can you hear that? Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear it.
No, I know you can hear it. I was asking him.
Is that the Villages?
This is the music that they play at the real estate office.
Really? Are you serious?
No, I have no idea what that was.
So
I couldn't put a label on any brokerage.
Okay,
there are beautiful people. There are beautiful people all over the place, dude.
Brokerage sounds like house of ill repute.
Oh, that's what they call it.
You're a whore.
I'm a whore.
To go sell their dope.
No, it's not their dope.
That's it. It's the same thing. It's a legal fucking drug business.
It's not. It's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Well, it's just like any other business. You're selling something for them.
1 minute we're talking about me being a hack and my marriage and my job and now I'm a whore.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is that, see, you're trying so hard to mix two worlds.
What two worlds? Come on. I want to hear this. Oh, what two worlds?
and a porno actor.
And a porn and a whore.
Right? You go to this
Husband
job
by
every
night,
You're
whore by
banging.
day.
You're banging. You're banging and you're pushing and humping. And then you come home and you have to act like a husband. Meantime,
Not banging,
not banging, not humping.
not pushing.
right. And we're banging and pushing and humping.
There's nothing. Maybe some eating. There might be some eating involved.
You need to reverse.
But that's
the
about.
roles.
But that's about it. And
Go
sleeping.
home
Yeah.
Go home and pimp.
Yeah.
At the job, that's where you eat. Let them
Good luck.
feed you. Hey, you know what? Why don't you tell them tomorrow to go fuck themselves?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Don't you? Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Carmen and Buster told me I should tell you to go fuck yourself. I'm not a hack, and I'm just going to go do stand up every night, and I'm just going to be me.
Yeah, that was a Freudian slip on your part. Because I didn't say that your wife, go home and tell your wife to go fuck herself. I said, go tell your job.
I know. That's what I said. I said, you guys, both of you want me to go in there tomorrow and tell them to go fuck
Oh,
themselves.
she does?
You?
You
No
don't-
way. No, I don't need money.
No.
And why is that? How is that? Why are we? How does that even make sense? Don't take a deep breath. How does that make sense? Everybody needs money.
How much money do you need? Look, I talked about this last night with my 80.
A lot.
I have an 81-year-old uncle who still talks to me about life, right? That's a good thing to hear from an older person, that they're still interested at that age, right?
Right? Does he tell you you don't need money?
No, what we discussed was, did he make a mistake somewhere along the lines? Was he too conservative at too young of an age where he could have had a different life by the time he reached where he's at now, right?
Conservative in what way? Monetarily, financially?
He had a normal job. He saved his money. He did what everybody else does, right?
Yeah, he married, go get, have a family, work, and that's it.
Not self-employed. I think we have, different levels of what you could do in this country as far as risk. There's get a job, which is the basic thing. The next risky thing is to start a business, right?
Right.
And then your risk level goes up from there. Start a business that's regular, like people need, like what you were doing.
Carpet cleaning?
You were doing what? Tablecloths?
Like
that?
Yes. Linens. Look, he laughed. What's so funny about that?
You act like I'm
It does
attacking
sound
you.
funny.
I'm not attacking you.
I'm surprised that you remember.
Right. You always made that sound like it was a mountain every time you had to go.
It was, dude. It was.
I'm like, everything in your life is so difficult that I thought, okay.
It is. And a lot of it is my own fault. But
so you have a job and you start a business a second, but the business, if it's like a normal business, it's not that risky. But if you start to do like stand up, that's insane. All right. That's not a business that is going to succeed 90% of the time. Everybody fails. Like it's much more riskier than any other type of business.
I can tell you one thing. I can quit this right now because I got to go.
you got to
Be
pee?
back. Yeah, hang on.
All right.
So
You guys discuss. You keep talking.
you're okay being a realtor.
Yeah.
How much stress does stand up put on your life right now?
Not much because I'm not doing it. I don't like we
thinking.
talked about this. We talked about this.
Thinking about it.
I'm still almost at a point where I get the gig and then I stress out about getting the gig. Do you know what I mean? Like I have to do it. Like it's a week and a half away, and I'm like, oh, Friday I got to go do this show.
Grief.
And I don't know why, because I have once I'm there. I mean, I'm totally a different person. I mean, my mindset. I'm at ease. It's different. I stress out about the gig from the minute I get it. Like if I know it, not from the minute, but if I have a couple of weeks or whatever, I'm good. But once it starts getting close, I start, going, all right, wow.
You have a tendency to like, say you put on the shirt you have on now.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the first time I've worn this shirt, by the way.
Were you
I like it.
Concerned about that shirt when you put
Not
it
at all. No.
Went into public.
Yeah.
Did you wear it in public, or is it just in this?
Yeah. No, I had a sweat jacket on, but you can still kind of read it. I don't care.
If my pants are too tight,
Yeah.
it will cause so much grief in my life.
Right.
And it's hidden grief.
Because nobody else sees it. Nobody knows your pants are. Well, somebody could probably look at you and see your pants are tight.
I'm irritated. And that little pea under my mattress, you remember the story?
The little, what, Jack and the Beanstalk?
The princess.
Oh.
They put
princess?
a pea under her mattress to see how delicate she really was. If she could feel the pea. Not urine.
Where are we?
We're
Just.
That's what happens with the little thing on my pants. The little fastener. You know, that little claspy thing that you put the jeans over.
The button?
The button.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You know what it's called?
It's called the button. What do you mean clasp? What kind of jeans are you wearing? They have a clasp on them. What are you wearing? Sassoons from 1980?
No, the jeans. The button.
What are they? Button downs? Remember button flies? You have button flies?
Right. So they do call it a button.
Is it round like a button or is it a clasp? It's what?
It's like a brass.
Yeah, it's a button.
When you have a little weight on your stomach, like I do, you don't ever have it.
What does this have to do with what I said, what I was talking about, being stressed out? Get to your point. What are you talking about?
If that button is, if my stomach is pushing on it too hard, right?
Right.
Let me show you. Like if there's a lot of push.
Yeah.
And it will leave an indent in my stomach.
It will leave an indent. Right.
And no one knows. No one knows. I'm out in the world. And this is happening the whole time.
Right.
Okay. It's serious. So
I believe you. I know you're serious. That's the scary part. But go ahead.
Sitting in a restaurant, or it's typically sitting, because standing I can adjust it. I can put my hand in there and I can, suck my. But if I'm sitting and that thing is pushing and I didn't unbutton my pants, sometimes I unbutton my pants because it hurts.
Right.
That's little bit of stress is affecting everything. If I'm talking to somebody, like trying to make a business deal or getting booked,
right?
Maybe I don't feel great. So I know that stress in any form, the tiniest bit of stress, like when I said, is stand-up creating stress? Is it like that button that I have to deal with on my pants?
Yeah, I deal with that button for like 2 weeks, and then it goes, and then I unbutton it, and it goes away.
Still there.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know if I'll ever get rid of that.
If we solve it.
No, we're not. I doubt we're going to solve it right now. I would love to, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I'm just saying, if we solve it, not saying we can't.
Yeah.
If you don't, like, there's people on the beach that are so big.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. That's bad. But they have balls. They don't care. They don't care. And that's what I admire about them. They don't care.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. So this little button on my jeans.
I think you scared him off.
What? Don't worry about him.
He had to leave.
Then why did
he had to go?
Okay, so
I thought he said he had to go. I thought he meant he had to pee.
It's fine.
That's fine. I know. All right.
Fine.
See you. Bye, boss. See you.
Do you know how many people I walk from my shows?
You just walked one of the
hosts left your podcast because of me.
And I love him, but he told me I got to be home by 4:00. My dog's in a crate. The dog's not going. The dog's not going anywhere. It's really not going anywhere.
It's not fair to rip on Buster until he gets back.
No, I know. Well, he's not coming back.
For when he comes back, then we'll ask him what was the dog when you got him?
Yeah.
Was he trying to actually rip the bars open like an inmate?
Right. It's a girl. Right. Did she break out? Did she jailbreak? Were you afraid she was going to jailbreak?
I used the wrong pronoun?
Yeah. You have to be careful.
Oh my God. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, it's not how I view the people on the beach. It's how they're comfortable with themselves. Like they're okay with their gut hanging over their swimsuit. I
just
can't
like-
even handle a little brass button pushing into my stomach. It's not even my stomach's hanging over my jeans. So if you can be comfortable in bad times,
Right? No,
dying on stage is the worst feeling there is.
I've been there. I've been there. It's weird. Are you clicking a pen?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Jesus. You're really taking this doctor, psychiatrist. You're taking it a little too far.
I don't. Yeah. and
What's
that's the
next?
problem.
I'm going to see you're going to have the reflector thing on the glass, the mirror on top of your head, with a headband, and a white jacket, white lab coat.
If someone doesn't stop me, I could go all the way and truly never come out of it. I could become catatonic in a state where I actually believe I'm a doctor.
But we talked about it. I thought you told me one time you felt the same way. You told me you felt the same way one day. You said I get the gig and then I stress out.
Never
And
said.
I think yes, you did. Yes. Oh my God, you're such a liar.
If I'm comfortable inside my own skin, that is so good. Like right now, I have so many things happening.
And you've got a pen in your hand again.
I got that pen again, but I have.
Are you writing? Are you writing things down?
Bothering me, and then these things I don't like. They kind of hurt, and
I'm sorry.
my mouth is dry because I just got done working out. I'm not sitting in a very comfortable position. There's
No.
so many. My wife's watching. So many things happening
Happening.
right now,
I'm sorry.
and I'm kind of cold. My feet are cold. I'm not showing it to no one. Unless you ask me, please don't ask me. I'm just telling the world, don't ask me what's wrong, because I'm going to give you an earful.
Well, I don't want that. I mean,
I
wait
did
a
the
minute.
world. Now you're looking at something. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the damn settings. I don't know what happened. I must have hit something. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. All right,
We have
just
to
let's
end
leave.
this anyway because it's
Yeah.
So you have
Yeah,
to
it's been
figure out
enough.
how to say goodbye to me properly.
I hear her laughing in the background. I love her. I love you, Kelly. He's been, listen, this has been very therapeutic.
So nice. I haven't had to talk to him for an hour and
Oh,
12.
you see, I'm a giver, Carmen. You see what I mean? I look to help. I'm always trying to help somebody.
It's a gift.
And can I tell you that
It's a gift.
this only feels about like 12 minutes to me.
Not to me.
And when Buster left, my whole world just brightened. Thank you.
No, I'm walking out of here. I'm questioning my existence.
All right, well, let's do this again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Maybe we'll have more people. Maybe we won't.
say
But
goodbye to the people in Sweden.
you and me. Goodbye, people in Sweden.
All right.
All right. Had a great time. Thanks.
I'll see you again.
All right, man. Talk to you soon.
I stopped it.
You stopped it, but I could still hear you.
Okay.
Tune in next time for another episode of the Oddfathers podcast. Stay odd, baby.